Welcome back, Sports Nation and my champions. And today we're going to be shifting our fantasy focus to the LA Rams. So let's get to it. On the offensive side of the ball, we're going to start at quarterback, and that is Matt Stafford, formerly of the Detroit Lions, where he finished as quarterback 16, currently being drafted at 114.5, which puts you mid-10th round, QB 12. And I like this. I think this is solid value for him. That's where he's probably going to end up. And I think it's pretty reliable given Sean McVay in this offense, and given that the Rams kind of went all in with this guy. They traded Goff, 2 number ones and a 3 to get him here. So I think they're definitely going to utilize him and try to make a run for a Super Bowl. Now, the running back one that they have is Cam Akers. Now, he finishes running back 45, and he's currently going 20th overall as running back 11. Now, kind of question this, and here's why. Now, I know he kind of caught on in the back half of the season. In the playoffs, he looked pretty good. My issue here is in PPR leagues because he's not really well known for catching the football. So this could be suffering. I can't really justify a running back 11 status for him in PPR leagues. Standard, I can see. So I would probably pass on him unless he dropped down at that point. Next guy I want to talk about is Robert Woods. Now, he finished as wide receiver 14. He's their top wide receiver on this offense. And he's currently going at 48. That's the end of the 4th, early 5th round. Wide receiver 17. And I like this value. And I like it in PPR. I think he's a fringe. He was already a fringe wide receiver 1 in PPR here at 14. Just getting to 12. And I think he could very well get into the top 10 there. But I really like him in standard, and I did a video here as far as wide receiver 1 targets, and here he is, spoiler alert. And I like him a little more in standard, and I said his ceiling would be wide receiver 7, and that is because Sean McVay and this offense loves to run the ball with their wide receivers. They do it more than, I think they do it more than any other team. They did it 30 times last year, and Woods got the ball 24 times for 155 yards and 2 touchdowns. And basically that's the difference between him and his opposite here, Cooper Kupp. They had similar receiving stats, but Woods has those and gets those extra running back stats, and that's the difference there. And he also ran the ball 20 times the year before, so this is an ongoing thing. This wasn't a one-off, so you can be confident to get those running back stats from Woods as well. But let's get with Cooper Kupp. Similar receiving stats as to Robert Woods. Mid 900 yards. Woods had 6 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp only had 3. It's kind of variable. He's going at wide receiver 23. And again, I kind of like this. Not only because I think he's a solid player, a solid mid to low end wide receiver 2, but with Stafford in here, I kind of feel more confident in the passing game than with Jared Goff, to be honest with you. So I like both receivers in here to kind of bump up their numbers with the better quarterback. Now let's talk about the tight end. This is Tyler Higbee. He finished tight end 17. He's going in like the 13th round on average, tight end 19. And I put this as my sleeper, and I'll tell you why. This guy basically split the load with Gerald Everett last year. They both played like 15 games, had nearly identical stats, but Gerald Everett is gone. He's with the Seattle Seahawks now, and the backup is Will Dissly, and I don't see a 50-50 split of the load here. So if you were to combine Higbee and Everett's numbers from last year, they would have finished as tight end 3. So to say that Higbee could probably likely finish in the top 10 is not much of a stretch, and at this price, that's a huge bargain. Now, the defensive side of the ball, the Rams finished as the top defense, and they're being drafted at 108. That's the end of the 9th round, early 10th round, as the 4th defense this year in drafts. And you can see why. You got Leonard Floyd, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, all studs. Similarly, though, to the 49ers, they lost their defensive coordinator to a head coaching position. Brandon Staley went across the locker room to the LA Chargers to be their new head coach. Also, they had some losses on the defense itself. Michael Brockers, defensive tackle, and probably most importantly is John Johnson, the free safety. However, I still think this is good value for them. I think they could still very well finish in the top 5 as far as defenses go. They still have a lot of their studs in place. That's number one. Number two, I think the offensive side of the ball is going to be even more potent. They're going to put more points on the board, which is going to put more pressure on the opposing offense and let this defense be able to run at them even more. So I would say this is good value for them. Unless you're going to be a type that likes to stream defenses, I wouldn't mind picking the Rams defense here at the end of the 9th round. If you did enjoy this video, why not give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Put your comments in the section below. I read every single comment and I respond to just about every single comment as well. If you want to catch up to our 31 and 31 video series, click on these links right here. Thanks for watching and supporting this channel, and as always, play like a champion.